Hey there guys, I'm TheRoyalGorilla and welcome to my complete guide to the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies mode. Exo Zombies has just been introduced into the game in the latest Havoc DLC with the map Outbreak. Exo Zombies is similar in style to the traditional Zombies mode which began in Call of Duty World at War. Due to this reason, throughout this guide I will be referencing the original Zombies features to help explain the new ones. As always, the game is based on rounds, with difficulty increasing per round. Players earn credits by killing zombies and reviving other players. Weapons can be purchased using credits from 3D printers located on the walls around the map, replacing chalk weapon outlines. Exo upgrades take the place of perk colas. A larger 3D printer replaces the mystery box, and the map can be expanded by opening additional doors into new areas using credits, much like the traditional Zombies fashion. The game mode has some changes from the original Zombies mode. Zombies have lower damage, and players can take more hits before going down. Exosuits are also present for both players and zombies. However, players will also have to retrieve the exosuit before having access to its features. The map Outbreak is split into 6 sections. The first location you will have access to is the exterior of the Atlas facility, which serves as your initial spawn point. At this location you will be able to find the Bulldog on the wall for 500 credits and the MK14 on the wall for 500 credits also. In this area you will also be able to find a power station, which when activated will power the Exo Medic upgrade station. Exo Medic serves the same purpose as Quick Revive, and in solo costs 500 credits and gives you an extra life if downed, and in multiplayer will cost 1500 credits and increases the speed of revivals. The next section of the map is Administration. In this area you will be able to purchase the MP11 for 1000 credits. In addition to this, there is also a 3D printer which is usually the first to be active upon starting a new game, a trash chute which can be used to travel to the Exo testing room once unlocked, and a weapon upgrade station. In this area the Decontamination Zone can also be found, which I will explain in more detail later. Following the order of the map, the next section is Holding. In Holding, you'll be able to find the TAC-19 on the wall for 1500 credits and contact grenades for 750 credits. This area also contains another 3D printer and a second weapon upgrade station. The power in Holding can be found in the first room on the right from the main hub. When activated, this will power the Exo Health upgrade station for 2500 credits, which serves the same purpose as Juggernaut and gives the player additional health, and also the Exo Soldier upgrade station, which costs 1750 credits and is similar to the Gung Ho perk, allowing the player to shoot and reload while sprinting and sliding. It also increases weapon swap speed and hipfire accuracy. The next section of the map is the main hub. In this area you will be able to purchase the AMR-9 off the wall for 1000 credits. This area also contains a 3D printer in the centre, along with a power station, which will give you access to the Exo Slam upgrade station for 2000 credits, which allows the player to perform the Exo Boost Slam attack while jumping. Section D on the map is the Morgue. In the Morgue, you'll be able to find the HBRA-3 for 1250 credits. There is a 3D printer in the lower section of the room alongside a power station which will activate the Exo Reload upgrade station, which can be purchased for 2000 points and serves the same purpose as Speed Cola by making the player reload their weapons faster. The final area of the map is the Exo Testing Facility. The most notable feature in this location is the exosuits, which can be accessed by turning on the power station in the room and holding the interact button on the Exo station in the centre. In this area you'll also be able to purchase the ARX-160 for 1250 points and the explosive drone for 1000 credits. Downstairs in this area you will also be able to find the final 3D printer and another trash chute which leads to Administration. So now we've taken a look at what you can find around the entire map, I'm now going to go into a few of the new features in more detail. The large 3D printers located around the map fill in for the mystery box from the past games, and will give the player a random weapon when activated. A notable difference, however, is that the printer cycles through different weapons when idling, and upon purchase the weapon currently on display becomes printed. This means the player can influence what weapon they receive. However, the weapons switch very quickly, about half a second, meaning it can be difficult to receive a desired weapon. The weapons that can be found in the 3D printer are the AE4, the AK-12, the BAL-27, the IMR, the ASM-1, the KF-5, the SAC-3, the SN-6, the Amelie, the EM-1, the Piatieki, that one, the Lynx, the Cell-Free Cauterizer, which is a brand new direct energy shotgun exclusive to Exo Zombies, the S12, the Mayhem rocket launcher, the PDW, the RW1, and the crossbow. You'll also have a chance to receive 2 new Exo launcher variants, which are the Nanoswarm grenade, which creates a Nanoswarm dome in which any zombies are slowed and damaged. This can be very useful for getting out of difficult situations due to the slow speed of the zombies within the dome and the constant damage being applied to them. And the Distraction drone, which works almost identically to monkey bombs from classic zombies, and when thrown will draw all the zombies towards it and eventually explode, killing them all. Finally, if the printer is used enough times, it will eventually malfunction, and another printer in another location will be activated, similar to the teddy bear effect from the mystery box. It costs 1000 points to be activated, and the 3D printer can be located by checking out the maps on the wall. The weapon upgrade station is a feature that acts similarly to the Pack-a-Punch machine from Zombies. It allows players to upgrade their weapons for 2,500 credits, a maximum of 20 times per weapon. Each time the player upgrades their gun, they will replenish ammo, gain a new camouflage, and get increased stats. Sometimes a new attachment, such as a laser sight or red dot sight, may be added, or a maximum ammunition may be increased. A secret upgrade station can be unlocked by completing the Easter egg, which will allow players to upgrade their weapons to Mark 25. The Decontamination Zone is a utility located in administration. During certain special waves, there are zombies that emit a green smoke. If the player is hit by one of these infected zombies, they become infected, and have a minute to be decontaminated. And every time the player is hit by one of these zombies, the time taken for the infection to take hold will decrease. Accessing the Decontamination Zone costs 250 points, and will remove the infection from any player within the vicinity of the zone. Upon being decontaminated, the player will gain invisibility for a brief period to allow them to get away from the location safely. Another special wave featured in the new Exo Zombies game mode is a dog round. This is very similar to Hellhounds from classic Zombies, and you will first encounter this wave at around round 5. Along with these special waves, there are also some special zombie variants that you will encounter. These include an exploding zombie, but most notably an electric zombie, which if it gets too close will disable your exosuit and cause you many problems. It's best to make sure these guys are dead as soon as possible. At random points throughout your game, you will receive Orbital Drops sent to you by Atlas to help you fight the zombies. These are generally random, but you have a chance of receiving either a credits drop, which will give you a random amount of credits, a camouflage drop, which will render you invisible to the zombies for a short period, an assault drone, which can come in a couple of variants, including a rocket assault drone, and a turret, which can either be a regular turret, rocket turret, or a direct energy turret. These orbital drops can be very useful if used correctly, and will always fall either outside at spawn or in the Exo testing facility, which doesn't make much sense since that building has a ceiling. Returning in Exo Zombies is the inclusion of random drops from dead zombies. These each can affect the game in a different way, and include full reload, which gives you full ammunition on all weapons and grenades, hyper damage, which replaces insta-kill, DNA bomb, which kills all zombies on the map in the same way as the nuke did, Power Surge, which is Exo Zombies' version of Fire Sale and makes the 3D printer unlimited for a short period of time and only costs 10 credits, and finally Security, which activates all traps on the map. Outbreak's security features can also be activated manually for 500 credits at a number of panels around the map. Once activated, all the traps on the wall will activate, and will include lasers which will slice up the zombies and doors which will cut them in half. These security systems can also harm the player, so be sure to be careful when they are active. Returning once more is the inclusion of Easter eggs into the Zombies game mode. In a very similar fashion to traditional zombies, there is a complex story Easter egg which can be found on the map and will show more of the storyline of the game mode. I won't be detailing this in this video, but I will instead direct you to NGT Zombies for a guide on how to complete this in multiplayer, or a separate video of my own on how to do this in solo. Along with the main story Easter egg, Outbreak also features a musical Easter egg which can be activated by interacting with 3 tools hidden around the map. The first can be found in the administration and is a wrench lodged in the wall. The second is in holding on a surgical table, and the final is located behind the ajar doors in the Exo testing facility. You will know once you have activated any of these, as they will each play a tiny snippet of the music. The song that will play once all have been completed is Ride of the Valkyries, which isn't half as cool as some of the old heavy metal songs from traditional zombies, but what are you gonna do? We're now into the final section of this guide, which will detail what I personally think are the best strategies to use when playing the map Outbreak. Now, any returning zombies player should understand the concept of training zombies. To those of you new to this concept, it basically involves running in circles around an area of the map which will cause the zombies to bunch up in one large group, making taking them out a lot simpler. There are 4 locations on Outbreak where this is possible, which is greatly useful for when playing in multiplayer. The first location is the Exo testing facility. This area gives you a large amount of space to train and also includes different elevations, allowing you to avoid any zombies if necessary. I have found that zombies can act erratically in this area due to the complexity of this location, meaning that a train is sometimes hard to achieve. A great advantage of this location, however, is the trash chute, which can be used for a quick escape and particularly useful for infected waves as it leads straight to the Decontamination Zone. The second location is in holding. Now, the room in particular is the largest of all the rooms in this area. I'd advise that only the most experienced zombies players use this location, as it's the most confined and also the most cut off from the rest of the map, meaning it can be hard to escape in tough situations or reach the Decontamination Zone if infected. A nice train can be made here, however, and if you take advantage of the levels in the area as well as the loading platform, you can survive for quite a long time happily. The third location is the main hub. Now, this location would seem perfect to run a train as it's large and circular. However, since there are so many entrances to this area as well as the centre being open, this can be one of the most difficult locations to run a train. Zombies can come from most angles here, so when it comes to turning around to take out the zombies following you, you can very easily become surrounded. However, since there are so many entrances, this also means there are plenty of escapes if needed. I will say that this is probably the location I've died in the most, which may be reflective of my skill, but I personally tend to avoid this area if possible. The spawn area is by far the best, and I would definitely recommend this for solo play. There is plenty of space here to run a large train and never have to worry too much about being cornered. You are able to use the bus for extra routes in tough scenarios, and also will be in a perfect location to pick up any orbital drops. It's also only a short run from decontamination, which can make all the difference in infected waves. I've definitely had the most success in this location, so would definitely recommend it. A couple more tips for new players would be to try and get hold of the distraction drones, as these can be greatly useful for getting zombies off your back, as well as making sure you have the best perks, including Exo Health, Exo Reload, and for when playing solo, Exo Medic, as this can be invaluable. So there you have it, guys. That was my complete guide to the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies game mode. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful, and will use this knowledge to help improve your performance next time you play. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Exo Zombies content. I've been TheRoyalGorilla, over and out.
His name is Luke and he's more than your average gamer. No ordinary let's player. Know about Easter eggs much better. Da 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 da. His name is Luke, aka the Royal Gorilla. Even bigger than the giant Godzilla. Follow him in every game he goes. Da 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 da. He's almost got everything you need, from GTA 5 to